There is a difference between a game looking jank, if you've seen it in videos and trailers and so on and so forth, and a game being jank. And that is the mantra that I'm adopting as I take my first steps into Shadow Labyrinth, a Pac-Man inspired Metroidvania. I never played Pac-Man. I'm not quite that old. I was born in 1981 and didn't get my first kind of gaming machine until late 80s, so I just missed Pac-Man. So I have no particular affinity, brand loyalty, or any of that kind of jazz. But what I have seen of this game from the trailer or two, I think, that I've watched, yeah, just because it looks jank doesn't mean it will be jank. That being said, the game has crashed twice for me already whilst I was testing settings, and it starts off with unskippable cutscenes and tutorial, kind of, sort of. So I'm going to have to sit through it. Yes, there we go. I've got 6 minutes and 28. So I'm going to delete that. And we are going to start fresh, because this is how my YouTube channel works. Obviously, I will tell you when we reach the stage that I've already seen. It's not very far in, because you can't skip any of this. So, apart from the trailer, I think there's two trailers that I've watched. Apart from that, I know nothing about the game, short of it looks very much like a spline animation style thing. So this, I don't understand the point of this section. I'm assuming that it will become plot relevant later. This thing looks really silly when it walks like this. It's like when you're a kid and you walk on the back of your heels. Loading in new scenery. I couldn't see an option for camera shake. So I'm hoping there's a really weird kind of delay on the dodge dash. Anyway, this is a scripted thing. You can't win this fight as far as I'm aware. It's just a... You hit it enough and then it does this and it goes wibble and it destroys everything and... Yay. So this is clearly a 3D model, yeah? A 3D model that's running at probably half frame rate? Maybe even 24 FPS for that kind of pseudo-cinematic feel? I don't know. I don't know what they're going for with that. It's not like in Nine Souls where you reach the tree and they had that wonderful kind of 3D animated background. But yeah, it's got that kind of morphing, spliny look to the animation, which I know a lot of people aren't actually particularly fond of. And then we get this bit. Again, can't skip it. You know, I'm not saying it's super long or anything, it's just skippable cutscenes. And then we get a spinner top thing, and we chase it, and it guides us to... I don't know. Awaken!
Where?
So I'm assuming the language is completely made up. They're speaking Simese or something. So that looks like a 3D model of a ship that has then been flattened. But it's kind of low res. Which makes me think that a lot of the textures in the game were designed for 1080p. I don't know. I'm trying not to be a real kind of nitpicky. And then we've got some obvious 3D assets. Yes, this is us. Slipping and sliding, moonwalking on the floor because the walk speed doesn't quite match the movement speed. This is Pac-Man. You're awake. This makes attempt number 8. My name is the... No. Call me Puck. I'm the one who summoned you here. You're right. Can you move? So, we have left and right movement. It's quite smooth. We have a little bit of kind of acceleration on the jump. A little bit of kind of air control, but not much. Got crouch. Can't look up. Can look left and right with the stick. We don't have... Oh, we've got a dodge roll on... Well, for me, it's R2 because I've already rebound it. It's originally bound to R1, which is a weird choice. That equipment over there is how I've summoned your soul here. Can't use it any longer, though. We've clearly got a stamina bar. And we've got a thing. HP tank. Special container filled with HP restoring material. Can only use as many as you have on hand. So it's a health potion. Restore HP. Requires 1 HP tank per use. Looks like you need some healing. The item you found contains a potent healing serum. Try using it. Medicates. Good. You're all healed up. You'll disintegrate if you're in our health, so be careful. I like the fact that it says disintegrates. Not you'll die. No, disintegrate. Very specific. Looks like you're not having any trouble moving. There's something I want you to do. Let's keep on going. Okay, so the first crash I had was there. The door didn't open. I went back. I went forwards. He flew over. Game crashed. So, yeah. That's as far as I got. Is it just me, or is the spaceship a bit juddery when we move? Whatever. Now, this is our save point. I figured that out on the second go. A microsol. Highly versatile device, good for data storage, physical enhancement, and plenty of other useful functions. You should be able to refill the healing agent used earlier here. So, it's a bonfire that we can use an Estus flask at. We have the option of increasing our ESP and our ESP sword attack power. And we don't have enough aura, which is the yellow thing in the corner. We do have a map. Now, obviously, I took a little bit of a look at this. I believe the dotted line shows where we have been, or potentially shows where Pac-Man has been. This place is called the Womb of the Abyss. It looks like we've got a blocky layout for the area. Mikusol save point map marker unknown. Indicates full completion of an area. Explored fully, defeated the boss, collected all items, devoured specific enemies, and collected all D-Lion aura in an area. We've also got a kind of world map screen. And we can turn on and off icons, which is actually really quite useful. I don't know anything about how the map is made in this, but I'm going to take a guess that it's some kind of dynamic thing. So, running and jumping, nothing new here, and a sword. Take the sword, number 8, but we're not going to be able to. As I said, it's about as far as I got. Just to see what it was like, whether it was working, whether it was vaguely interesting. Rejected as well. What to do? And then the spinning thing appears. I'm sure there's a name for that. And turns into some kind of mechanical arm. Oop. Is that active? I guess you're meant to use it like a prosthetic arm. Right then, try using that to pick up the sword again, number 8. Flashbanged! I wish developers would stop doing this. A slash attack that uses the ESP sword. Chain up to 3 attacks. Holds us in place until we hit the square button a few times. I finally found a match. How I've waited for this day. Finally. Come with me. I'll take you to places filled with things that deserve to meet the end of that sword of yours. And we get another tutorial about attacks, but we also get something about stunning. So down and square. Low attack power. What was up with that alloyed? I guess that was the spinning thing. I got an achievement for stunning an enemy. Interesting that they don't fall. Consume ESP. So we've got our red bar is for... I don't know whether... Sound effects are a little bit on the weaker side, I would say, but whatever. So the dark area is the bit that we've explored. It seems to be reasonably generous in terms of making sure that we can fill out the corners of the map. Ooh, a slide move. That enemy is floating. It looks like there's an area above there that we... that we could maybe have got to. Got a ledge climb. Something tells me that we're not getting through there. And that is marked on the map for us. That's the button I'm after. It doesn't show us room connectors, which is interesting. Okay, another tutorial for basic platforming. Nothing particularly exciting going on here yet. Move camera. Ow. No enemy type. Again, fairly basic. New save points. Don't ask me how exactly, but it seems to have fast travel. Yes. And also, a thing carefully out of reach. Oh, and auto-marked. Interesting. Also, yellow tracks. I'll say goodbye to this awful prison. Don't you worry about anything other than swinging that sword until that thing is dead. That will pave the way. Raj Zakato. Sure, that's a name. Okay, it's got a stun bar, which we have filled up. I'm surprised we didn't get a tutorial for that. I just thought it got 2 health bars until I looked down. Didn't think it'd go down so quickly. Phase 2. Now then. Delicious. M phase shift allows you to phase shift a mini puck, raises internal density to allow D-line traversal. Yes. You just like having your bodily freedoms taken away? You'll have to eat to gain power. That doesn't make sense. Like it or not, you're coming with me. Next we head to the volcano. I need to retrieve something very important that slipped through my fingers 30 years ago. Transform into Mini-Puck automatically by touching the D line, allowing you to ride along it. You can jump with X. Brake by holding R1. Change automatic movement, manual movement mode with L1. Circle turns the jump trajectory guide on or off. Use square to attack. Okay. So this isn't working yet? Because I assume that's what these things were.
Wisely.
What's this stone slab? There's something written on it. Circuit, give light. Once you, great speed. Ah, I was only able to make out bits and pieces. No, I might as well try and get this thing running. Ah, we're going to turn it on. Oh well, so this was a D line. If you phase shift, you should be able to travel along this rail. Boop, 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 boop. Ooh. There we go. So we just go in a straight line. Well, we've now got Thebes Memories. A record by someone named Thebe. Puck apparently can't see it. Why? That's mysterious. Right, we only have 8 direction. You can eat ore on the D line. Okay. Gimme. And we can reverse direction, which I appreciate. But why I'd want to brake. Well, I guess there will be some obstacles that will... Oh, there we go. We can just go manual. We don't need to use the automatic Pac-Man move. What is this? A simplified Mikusol? It's a checkpoint. You could, yes. Okay. We don't have a dedicated map button. Interesting. So we can turn off the icons, but leave the kind of auto mark stuff. And it does mark on for us the D lines, which I appreciate. It's something that a lot of games with a bit more of a budget or kind of friendlier, one might argue. Okay, so we can attack when we're on the rails. But what happens when we go off the rails, Demagen? Ow. Give me all the cash. Sweet. I mean, it's not the best looking game, it has to be said, but apps. But in terms of its kind of gameplay feel, it ain't bad. I do like that it has maintained the appropriate sound effects. Give me all the currency. Because I need it. Comes in different sizes as well by the look of it. I don't know which way. Oops. That's the custom markers menu. I was going to say, I don't know which way we want to go, but there's a thing up there. It has auto-marked it on the map for us, which I appreciate. Yeah, this is a dynamically created map, isn't it? It's too... It looks a bit too clean, I think, to be a PNG or whatever. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it is. Maybe it's in the same way that Last Brigade did it, with weird mesh objects. Main mission. Find that thing that crashed 30 years ago. Ah, new area. Right. What does this... Aha. Okay, so we're going to have... Wibbly. Yeah, it's not the best kind of looking game, is it, realistically? It's got a very weird kind of low resolution look to it. Scan function. Let's take a rest here. I'm going to sleep for a bit. Keep watch, number 8. So we do. Nah. Are you reaching for her... Agina? Agina? It's nothing. Let's get moving. storytelling so far has been a little bit bare bones. Sliding, sliding. Yeah, when you're moving this fast, it's difficult to notice the fact that the feet don't properly impact the floor. But when you're moving slowly, it becomes very obvious that you're not moving at the same speed as the animation suggests. At least we are kind of... We are leaning an appropriate distance forward for this run animation. Ow. Don't know if we're going to have any kind of secret-y things. We don't have an air dash, so I don't know why I tried that. Okay, we have a wall climb straight away. As long as it's this stuff. I'm assuming we're going to have a ceiling grab as well, yeah. Okay, slowly kind of introducing more traversal mechanics as we go. In exchange for ore, you can enhance your physical abilities here. Okay, so we can slightly increase our max ESP, which is our red gauge, or we can increase our sword power. And it gets more expensive as we go. As you... Hello. Yeah, it's not every day I meet someone out here. You also here for the hot springs? That spring here is great. It'll refresh your ragged body in the blink of an eye. I'm Sade Sade? No, by the way. I run a little business around here. Need anything? Feels like fate brought us together here, so I'll give you a good deal. Emergency escape device. HP limit boost. HP gauge increases by 2, but you lose this perk when you die. Ew. Displays enemy HP when inflicting damage. Reduce the amount of ESP consumed by dodging. Grants Puck the ability to collect aura for you. Okay, so green things are perks. And it looks like they've got a specific character that they apply to. So they apply in our hooded form and in our puck form. And it looks like we're going to get the mecha form thing at some point as well. I usually hang out closer to the summits. I can show you some even better wares up there. Come visit if you're interested. Okay, there's a thing that we can't get to, but it's been auto-marked on the map. Kill all these cute sleeping things for their cash. Oh, I don't think we get iframes on that roll. Mind you, enemies aren't doing contact damage. Never mind, enemies are doing contact damage. I guess I'm coming back to that. Walk into that. I mean, so far it's alright. I'm not exactly blown away by it. It feels kind of weird. Oh. We need to turn that on. Huh. Ugh. I was trying to get it to go diagonally because it does go diagonally. It just wouldn't go diagonally. Doesn't look like we lose anything. What were the prices like for you? Okay, so not only do we need our currency, but we also need crafting materials to even buy it. So grab currency when you can, but realistically we need crafting materials to start dropping. I would be very interested to hear what those of you who pick this up think of it, because it does have a somewhat odd feel to it. Any particular reason why that didn't grab? Help, I've fallen in the lava. I find it really weird that the enemies don't kind of fall off the ceiling. Right. Oh, I see a fancy thing. A record by someone named Thibby. Thibby's memory is 15. I kind of feel like the map is a bit too sensitive. Also, we've got map layers, so that's... I see, so we're going in and out. Okay. I like seeing how these things work. Going through there. It's a way out. Huh. A weird hot springs. Would that have healed us, maybe, if we weren't already at full health? Possible? Okay, now we're back out to the initial layer. Grapple hook points? Oh. Damn it. And we didn't get a checkpoint, so back we go again. At least we don't have hard checkpointing. I'm trying to figure out how the contact damage is working. Okay, that is hot springs. Is it marked? Oh, it is in fact marked on the map. Does it have a... It does. Hot spring... Oh, they're even called hot springs. There's something kind of weird about the map screen. It almost like it's a little bit kind of Flash game-esque. we go. Is this going to lessen or... No, I'm just going to have to roll through it. That. And a shortcut to a hot springs. Yeah, there's some stuff that's kind of incongruous with the character versus the background and so on and so forth. It all looks just a little bit like it doesn't blend together well. Boss, I'm assuming. Stop. Huh? She's sliding towards us. Stop right there. Who are you? Can't make out a face. Recognition, interference, tech perhaps. But what is this uneasy feeling it stirs in me? You bring nothing but disorder to this world. You are to return to prison immediately. What are you talking about? I have a mission to attend to. Move out of our way. So that's your attitude, huh? I didn't want to have to get rough, but... Sure. Oh, she's turned into a drill man. Ooh. Yeah, combat's not very interesting, it has to be said. I know we're early, but for your big talk, you didn't pose much of a threat. This is the power of the Forbidden Child. It's just as the might have foretold such terrible power. Huh? What are you talking about? I'll put a stop to this no matter what. What was her problem? She definitely hasn't given up yet. Just beat her at her own game again. Okay. Yeah, I can't say I'm finding this particularly inspiring. There's just something about the feel of it that just feels a bit... feels a bit kind of cheap. Oh yeah, you can't heal when you're on the bars. Sorry, the D lines. Now, enemy designs are somewhat lackluster. It kind of feels... I'm trying to put my finger on the issue. It kind of feels like things aren't part of the world. It's like they lack a weight or presence. Not going to be able to get across there, are we? Oh no, never mind. Don't have a down smash though, so that should have marked it on for... yeah. Oh, let's see about enhancing ourselves some more. We increase our stamina or save a bit more, increase our sword. I'm not really suffering from lack of stamina, so... Giant Pac-Man! Finally, we finally found it. Year of manufacture, Gaia 3210. I see. So I wasn't abandoned after all. His presence. I remember you. It's been over 10 years, hasn't it, Ghost? Orange Ghost? Garbage Talos. I've changed since then. Let's go, number 8. Oh, okay. He can do that then, can he? Yeah, combat's really kind of dull and basic. I'm assuming it will heat up, but right now it's... the host has escaped. I'm not letting myself get possessed again. I've got to capture the core. Blech. Power acquired. Mech form. Phase shift to Gaia. Fuses you and Puck's material together and reshapes it into a new form. Oh, this is... let's try it out. Panzer Gaia. Just call it Gaia, that's all you need to know. Ah. Okay. So that's where we get our materials from. Makes devouring enemies possible even while in sword fighter phase. By using ESP, you can temporarily manifest Gaia and consume targets for energy. Ah, okay. Once your Gaia energy is at max, transform into Gaia by pressing L3 and R3. Once your DP reaches 0, you'll automatically revert back to sword fighter form. Press the sticks again to revert back manually. Cannot transform into Gaia form within tight spaces. You're immune to terrain damage from hazards such as spikes or steam. When in either Gaia or sword fighter form, you can devour enemies with the right stick. You cannot devour moving enemies. You must defeat them. Stop them moving by defeating or stunning them. Ah, okay, that's more interesting. It's not active. I'm assuming we'll just be able to come back to any of these points via warping later, so I'm not going to go out of my way to backtrack in the tutorial phase of the game. Okay, so I see why we're going to need to upgrade our ESP gauge, because as well as dodging, it is also required for grabbing stuff. The way everything kind of jitters in the background. Yeah, this all looks like kind of mid-90s, like 3D objects that have been 2D digitized and just stuck in the background. It looks really kind of... It looks really naff, I've got to be honest. That. Thanks for the flashbang again. A spirit tree. No? Sky high tree. Close. Don't get anything from that. Oh, hold on. Multi-layered keratin. So it looks like they've got different rarities. Could do with somewhere to save, if I'm honest. Okay. Weird. Valorous scouts. Utterly merciless. I'll attack on sight if they realise we're here. But they just saw us and ran away. Huh? At least be consistent. Okay, so I'm literally stealing their bones. Oh, I've fallen into this pit. So I'm just scoffing. Huh. Okay. Yeah, I mean, that's a novel enough mechanic. Again, I don't think it's enough to carry a game, but it ties in with the... Okay, that didn't attack for reasons. Sure, let's go all the way back here, because for whatever reason, you've not given us checkpoints. Seems like an odd choice. But hey, more opportunities to gather resources or what have you. Yummy. Delicious multi-layered keratin. It was a bit silly of you to fall in the pit, but... Uh-oh. Do I want to kill this thing? Uh-oh. Nope. Are we capped on the amount of resources that we can carry? Oh. Oh. Yes, let's go all the way back again. Oh, no, we're not capped. I just happened to have found 1,000. Yeah, everything just feels a little bit off. I know I said at the start, it's like, this looks janky. I'm hoping it doesn't play janky. Kind of feels a bit janky as well. It's not awful, but it's not... It doesn't feel weighty or like it's got any real sense of presence. Everything is just a bit floaty and... I don't know. Can we only grab one thing at a time, or are we grabbing multiple? Can't really tell. Okay, so we've got a way of climbing up and over the top. Don't think I've got a way of getting up to that. Ah. Need grapple points. Interestingly, grapple points not marked on the map. I do like that it's got actual animations for these things. Okay. It's not a very pretty icon, is it? Mind you, it's... I don't think it's a particularly pretty game. Hi. You're not from here, are you? Who are you?
Oh.
You are the current master of the sword. Huh? There's no need for alarm. I mean no harm. Let's just say I'm the previous owner of the sword. The swords... What do you know about this sword? What? This sword's... what? That is the ESP sword. Word of strength determines what ESP abilities they can use. You should be able to handle this technique with your current strength. Here. Sure, just give me a thing. Consume ESP to unleash a wave of energy in front of you. You can unleash this wave without any delay if you use it during the third slash of a sword combo. First, master this technique. Before we meet again. Never remain complacent with the current extent of your abilities. Devote yourself to your training. Performing special actions or attacks consume the ESP. You will overheat when the gauge fully depletes. Okay. Sure. Ah, we've got a new ability down in the bottom left. A triangle ability. Nice. The way the contact damage works is really weird. A lot of the times it feels like there isn't really any contact damage, and then there is, and it's like, what? Oh, you can... I'd like some way of getting some healing back, if I'm honest. I guess I got whatever that was. Good job I had the thingy gauge ready. High grade material. Very high grade material that can be used to push past the current limits of your physical abilities. I love how we're not getting checkpoints after bosses. That feels wonderful. Bounce, bounce. Is there like a cost to transportation or something? Because if there isn't, what's the point of not allowing them all? I think I can pogo. I think. Ah, shortcuts. Okay. It's fine. Oops. I like the fact that we don't need to judge the distance to those, at least. Although we do need to be somewhat more specific with our positioning. Excuse me. It's not what I wanted to do at all, is it? Oh, I've already used my heal. What? Shot from off screen. Fab. I've got to say, that is, for me, the only vaguely interesting mechanic that we've got here so far. Everything else is kind of lackluster. It's also really unclear how the damage is working. Oops. There. Can probably make that. Just need to jump a bit later. Very pretty stones. Someone might be collecting them. It takes money to make money. Okay. We may as well enhance our attack some more. I want to warp using an emergency scout device. I just want to use this. Hi. that. Can equip perps at save, equip cost, equip as many as you have as long as the total cost. Yeah, it's a charm system. Choco. I am struggling to be enthusiastic about this. If I'm honest, it's not really doing much for me. I like the grabbing mechanic, but so far it's really not doing anything particularly interesting other than that. And even then, interesting is possibly a bit of a strong word for essentially a resource gathering system. It's not doing anything like wrong. It's not doing anything wrong, particularly. But look how flat and kind of not part of everything stuff looks. Ah. Okay, that's just... Let's just send us back round the same way. Yeah, I'm sorry if people were expecting, it's a new Metroidvania game. David loves Metroidvanias. He should be really excited about this. I'm just kinda not feeling it. A bird call or whatever it's supposed to be is kind of annoying. Yeah. Yeah, I just don't have anything interesting to say because I'm... Ow. I do not understand how the contact damage is working at all. Sometimes there just doesn't seem to be any. I'm just not enjoying this. And I feel that actually I'm going to leave this here. The map isn't proving realistically very interesting to explore. The combat is floaty and lacks weight and is just meh. Visually, the game is not impressing in any way, shape or form. And the story's doing nothing for me either. I don't know who this is aimed at. Maybe it will get better, but I'm not in any way gripped by this. There's no charm, there's no anything. It's just kinda bland. I'll come back to it and see if I think different when I'm in a different mood, or whether I don't know. I just don't know why it's not grabbing me. It just kind of feels like a lot of stuff I've seen before, apart from that grab mechanic. And I get that that's a lot of games, but this isn't doing it in any interesting way, and it's just lacking that feeling of oomph. It's got no juice. It's got no juice. Yeah, really weird. Maybe if I come back to it later, my brain will go, "Ooh, Demagen, new Metroidvania, enjoy it," and I'll be able to. But right now, everything feels a bit too kind of floaty and meh. Yeah, I was expecting some interesting area designs, and this is just kind of. It just looks rough. Very strange. Very strange. Thank you for watching, folks. Anyway, let me know down below whether this... I don't know. Is it just me? Am I just being too picky? Have I played too many good Metroidvanias for this to be interesting? Because it's not grabbing me at all. Have a great day. Cheerio. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, why not click the like button and consider subscribing. Remember, you can ring the bell notification icon to get notified when new videos go live. And until next time, cheerio.